Welcome to day 4 or day 3 of the beginning of the end of Stranger Things. Hope you guys, if you guys are in this, or if you guys are watching this, you should have definitely already watched my other 2 videos of Stranger Things season 1 review and season 2 review. Because right now, most likely when this video is up, already when this video is going out, I'm watching season 3 again, so I can get myself prepared for the final episode on the 31st. So yeah. That's why we're here. All right, let's get into the second best season of the show. Let's go into it. All right, we are now in season 3. My God, dude. I don't know how amazing this season was, but this was great. I do not know why people actually don't like this season. Oh my God, it's too 80s based. I don't care, dude. Do I care about the 80s? No. You know why? It's because I'm not an 80 person. That sounds so stupid, but still, I loved Max's and 11's portrayal of this thing, and I loved how she just goes up to her boyfriend and just goes, "I dumped your ass," and then just walks away like an actual boss. I was like, "You tell him, girl." I don't know why I just said, "You tell him, girl," when she was walking away. Definitely when I was looking at that season, I was like, "Dang. Why don't I have this in real life?" Because it felt like something I would used to have if any of my friends actually stay in school. But I'm not going to talk about that. This is a review, not a story time video. But yeah, I'm not talking about that because then I'll actually start getting sad. But so it was adorable seeing them still when I saw them, they just felt they just still felt like 14 and 13 years old. I never looked at them aging. It definitely showed they were aging. It looked like they were aging. They were getting taller. It's insane. How small they were at the beginning and how big they've become. I was like, they grow up so fast. Even though I did not start watching this series until 2022. It was so stupid. But still, I loved I love the Russian scene. I love how they were trying to figure out who the Russians were. I loved how they added Lucas's sister to the story. She was always a side character, but I loved how they added her into the story. She was she was one of my funniest bits, especially Dusty Bun and Shuji Poo. Never ending. I was not expecting to hear the never ending story song. I remember looking at that and having the most shocked expression ever, dude. And especially I loved what they did with Max's brother. I loved how the mom of I forgot her name, the mom of Willa's brother's girlfriend. I remember the mom was actually gonna think of I believe cheating. She was gonna cheat on the dad. I believe that's what I think. I think I'm right though. I think. But then she just walked up to Max's brother saying that he couldn't do it. But he couldn't do it. But Max was obviously. I loved how they Max's brother. I loved his entire subplot. It was weird. It was definitely weird. I hated how they actually just ended up killing him. It wasn't sad. I was just shocked, dude. That entire season, my mouth was just open, dude. The shocks. Especially when the sheriff died. He didn't die, but it was just, I was like, he's not gonna die, right? And then, poof. Dude, I was just incredibly shocked when that happened, dude. It was just insane. I loved how they were able to stop the Russians were pretty good. I did not like the Terminator guy. He was just terrible. He was oh my God. He looked like Terminator. Am I wrong? Did people think he was Terminator? Because I thought he was Terminator. They were just trying to do something with that character. But in my opinion, they did terribly with that character. It was terrible how incredibly bad he was at acting, dude. I hated him, dude. I loved the science. I loved the scientist. The Russian scientist. I love how stupid sometimes he acted. It was just so cute. He was so adorable. It was sucked that one of the worst characters in the season showed up, shot him, and he was betrayed. He was traitor. Bow. Ugh. and then the undercover guy goes up to him and said, I shouldn't have gone for that corn dog. And then we get one of the best scenes in season 3, the car scene where the sheriff and Will's mom are arguing, and then the guy just goes, "All right, you guys, you can get out the car, have your funny time, and then come back and lock it." And he didn't say nothing he didn't say exactly that, but dude, it was something similar to that, and I remember laughing my ass off when he did that, dude. I was not expecting that. I loved I loved Max. I loved also the entire relationship. I loved when I can't even remember his name. Justin, Dusty, Lucas, Mike, right? Like dude, I've been hearing that rap so many times, so that's how I know their names now. Oh, I now remember Will's brother name is John, I believe, and John's girlfriend name is Nancy. Yeah, now I know all the names now because of the rap, dude. I only know the names because of the rap. Okay, I loved. I was really thinking I wasn't gonna like Robin, but she was still incredible, dude. Dude, there's so many people I expected to hate in that season. But I ended up loving them, dude. Like, it was incredible seeing just Max yelling at her brother while he was just over here just sacrificing himself, getting stabbed by that creature. I don't know its name. Like, the Mimicker, I believe. And it's not the Mimicker. I know I'm calling it the Mimicker because it's basically controlling people and mimicking them. And, like, just seeing him just spew out blood while he's getting stabbed. Boom, boom. I don't know why I'm doing this even though you guys can't see me, but still. Boom, 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 and then he just ended up dying. Max is crying, and then just like now, like the scene that almost made me cry. The scene. Sorry about the interruption. Someone came into the room, so we're back. All right. So the scene that almost made me cry was the the note. Remember seeing 11 and like everyone else just packing up so they can like for Will and 11 to move. I never understand why they moved, but I didn't understand how much of the season because I was speed running through it. It was late at night, but it still really did. Like, remember hearing like the sheriff's talking to Max, telling him how like this. Just telling him like how to move on and all that stuff, and like this the speech he was gonna say when Mike again, yeah, Mike, and when Mike and 11 have been crushing, like, you know what I mean by crushing, like, yeah, you know, like when they were doing that, the sheriff was gonna say this entire speech, so maybe 11 can stop, but he never did tell them. So, and then that's when Will's mom gave 11 the note. She read it, and it almost made me cry. I believe I actually did cry though. I don't know, but it was amazing. Like, I looked at that and I was like, it should have ended on season 3. That was incredible. I don't understand why they moved, but that was incredible, dude. I loved the ending. But obviously there was going to be obviously I knew there was some season 4, but I just looked at season 3 and was like, what an amazing ending. This should have been the actual ending. But who cares? But I liked the little Demogorgon scene at the end, I guess. But like, yeah, I loved season 3. So we're giving season 3 a 9 out of 10. I love this season, dude. I mean, no, not 9 out of 10. A 9.5 out of 10. I loved that season. It was incredible. An amazing entry to return back into the series so I can get me ready for season 4. Like, season 3, I thought nothing would be able to beat season 3. But season 4... wait until tomorrow, man. Wait until tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. So remember to like, subscribe, and notifications on. See you all next time. Peace and stay intense. Bye bye.